can't.
Can it be that?
You should be able to, because I can see where your status has changed. We're ready.
Five, four, three, two.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Intimacy Chronicles. Joining me tonight, I have a couple of special guests. Right now with us is, introduce yourself.
Brian Foxworth. I'm the owner, and actually, not only just the owner, I'm actually the executive producer of Entrepreneurs of Baltimore reality television show coming out in Baltimore.
Okay, Brian, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for
And
having
to
me.
my left,
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Dr. Love.
and over in the far left corner,
Am I here?
Mr. Sensational. Now, for those of you that tuned in last week, we had an interesting discussion. The thing that I can say about us is when we are passionate about a topic, it shows. Mr. Sensational and myself had an interesting difference in opinion.
Difference of opinion. I just pointed out your flaws and
No, I mean, I embrace my character flaws, you know, but when I believe in something, it's kind of like, no, wait a minute, you know, let me get this out because this is what's important to me. Although Mr. Sensational has to take a shower and all of that stuff before, you know, he can actually listen to a conversation.
Really?
I think you're just taking out the context. See, you know, that as you know, most times as women sensationalize something so basic, it's okay.
Was it sensationalized? I'm going by what you said. Like, can I get in the door and...
You take one piece of the conversation, as y'all do, and run with it.
I'm gonna disagree with that.
Take the whole movie. Don't just take
I can appreciate that, and I was with you on some of it because I think that, you know, when you first come in, that you shouldn't be bombarded, but don't say, wait, now isn't the time.
Wait,
That was my
hold
point.
on. My thing is, what was the last week's topic?
The last week's topic was, in relationships, who's to blame, who's at fault mostly, men or women? So, that was the topic of discussion.
Okay.
Are you live?
All right, where did y'all
in the group
where did
now?
y'all end up at?
See, our disagreement was,
Okay.
we spoke on when there's something important. Say when you walk in the door and they want to say,
Try it
okay,
again,
I got
'cause I
something
just
to tell
changed
you.
it.
I said, you know,
'Cause I wanna
on
go
both sides, with men and women, you have to be
Instagram.
prepared to receive information. It's like when I walk straight into the door, sometimes you don't want to get hit right up with a bunch of stuff. It's like, let me sit down and hold on for a second. I'm not ready to receive that.
And I can dig it, you know.
But, however, yeah, it just got taken somewhere else.
Well, it did, and you know, believe it or not, when I go home, I usually don't look at the show. But that night, I kind of wanted to see. I like the interaction that we had, and it's okay for us to agree to disagree. I think my thing was when you first come in the door, I'm not going to hit you immediately, but I may say, can we talk? But if you say, listen, this ain't the time, I told you it's about presentation for me. Yeah. Are you live?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going on Instagram. And let me adjust this some because
I don't think somebody should be just thrown into something. I mean, you just relax. Observe the person's mood swing, you know, let them relax.
Well, I get that. I think that.
Let me tell you the problem that I have with this situation. Okay? The problem that I have with the situation is at such that when we as men, there are times that we totally disregard when a woman is trying to get our attention. When they want to get our attention, when they need to talk, there's different things like that.
I'm gonna let you slide over there. Keep talking.
There are times that we need to adjust and be able to listen to them.
How you doing?
If there's something major that's going on, you know,
Thanks for coming.
they want to be able to have our full and undivided attention. When, you know, there can be a time where we say, you know what, it depends on the character of the situation, because there are times that, you know, you may have a woman that wants to talk, and she probably will see that you're tired or whatever, and then she lets you adjust. But if you come straight in the door and the woman really needs to talk, you can't say, well, can I take a shower? Can I wash my ass? Can I grab a beer? That right there is, you can't, I'm just saying you can't do that, because that's basically making it seem like that you don't care. Not saying you don't care, but it's just giving a disregard. It's a disregard. So I mean we, like I said, this conversation have different views, you know. So that's my personal view.
I just think it's common sense. When a person walks inside the house, you should immediately observe the mood swing, observe how they day went. You don't know, they might take it overly devastating. Let a person relax first. You know what I mean?
Now I would expect.
I would keep that with your girlfriends in the locker room.
I think I would expect.
They like that type of stuff.
That's to me a testicular response. You know, to say have common sense. If there is something on my mind right now, don't tell me to have common sense. I want to talk about this shit right now. You know, no, let me finish. If you say when you first come in the door, like if I say, for example, listen, sweetie, I got something that I want to discuss, and your response is, can I get in the house and wash my ass and this, that, and the other? First of all, that is not going to go over too good with me, because I'm going to say, wait a minute. All I said was, I have something that I want to talk to you about. I'm not saying we got to talk about it right now, but if you say to me, let me wash my ass first, in that tone, we about to get into it.
And see, this is what I'm talking about. When they take one part of the conversation and run with it, a testicular response, that's an extremely sexist, one-sided.
And I will own that sexist statement.
If being logical is a testicular
that's
response,
not logical, because it just seems, to me, it seems like you're saying, I'm the man, and you gotta wait, pump your brakes until, you know, I get my shower. If there is something going on, I might have been holding it in all day. Why should I have to wait? I gotta wait for you to wash your ass, I gotta wait for you to have a beer and eat. That's unacceptable.
You waited for me all day?
You didn't
you didn't text me.
I think you're missing the point. It could have been something that just happened.
I just think also too, there's certain things that's just in the nature of a man. I mean, yeah, you can't. On my way, Omar, can't get in. My brother.
First and foremost, what are we talking about right now? I just came in, dived. I seem like I dived in some shit. What's going on? What are we talking about? What's the category?
So we're talking about. Well, last week our conversation was in relationships. Who's at fault during the breakup? Men or women? Who's more at fault? So at the end of the conversation, we were talking about if I have something to discuss with my mate, when is the right time? The way Mark was talking was as if I had to make an appointment to have a discussion. Hell to the no. You know?
I mean, you just can't come, just run up on a man when he walks in the house with, gossip and drama.
First of all, are you in a relationship? Let me ask that question.
No, I'm not right now.
Well, then, there you have it.
All right, can I chime in real quick?
Because he's logical.
When it comes to anybody...
Okay, I'm sorry,
When it comes
Omar.
to anybody having anything to discuss that's serious, nobody, male or female in the relationship, wants to get right into something serious when they coming home from work, coming home from grocery shopping, anything serious. So if something's necessary that needs to be talked about in a relationship that's serious, just like you need to take time you have to provide time to talk about that, you have to give a person time to get their mind mentally prepared, because an argument can strike somebody might have cursed me out, almost killed me on my way pulling in to the parking space. Now I'm running in the house and you hit me with some relationship shit. Now we arguing because I almost died out here, but you're not thinking about.
But it doesn't matter what happened to you according to her.
Because
she got
Because Mom, it was your presentation. It was your presentation.
Your presentation is flawed.
It's not flawed. What I'm saying, I'm not saying that as soon as you come in the door, that I'm going to say, listen, we need to talk about A, B, and C. That's not what I'm saying. When you come in the door and I say, look, sweetie, we need to have a conversation. And the way you come off, look, can I go wash my ass? That's not going to go over well, which is what I was saying. Presentation is everything. If you said that to your woman, look, can I wash my ass? Is she going to receive that?
All for coming straight in the house?
Yeah. Is she
What
going to receive
are we talking about, though?
I'm saying if I
what's the
came
argument
to you,
about?
Nothing.
There's
no argument.
I'm not saying that. Hold on. First of all, let me say this. I got all this testosterone in the room with me, and I can hold my own. Let me just say that. What I'm saying is, when you come into the door, if your woman says, sweetie, I need to have a conversation with you. But if you come off with, can I just wash my ass first? Do you think she's going to receive that well?
Nah.
Thank you.
That
was my point.
If that's the first response,
you're making
I don't think that's going to be a good...
I'm not, but isn't that... Wait a minute.
Because it seems like bad energy right there when
that's
you say, let me wash
Exactly.
the ass. Like damn, get off my back.
Point. Right. That was the point that I was making.
Okay. See, I caught the tail end of the combo. I'm not really
getting... And so let me just tell everybody, we got comedian Omar Terrell in the building with us today. As you can see, I'm hot. This is a heated topic. We got an entertainer extraordinaire, Eric Jones, with us tonight. I'm curious to hear his opinion on this. I'm just surrounded by testosterone, ladies. Let me tell y'all, these men are fine. I value their opinion, but I'm gonna bring it to them. My bad. I got my partner over there in the corner.
What's up, y'all?
Brian Foxworth. Entrepreneurs of Baltimore, LLC. So we about to do our thing, and I'm a little hyper right now, so y'all just gotta work with me right now. The hot flashes are in full effect. That's all I'm saying. And I'm about to kick Mr. Sensational ass over there in the corner. That's all I'm saying.
Come on with it. I'm ready. You know what? I done had this battle many a night. I'm ready. I'm gonna sit on the couch and
can I give a shout out? Let me shout out all my hilarious Omar followers tuning in from all across the country. We got York, New York. We got Philadelphia, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Prince George's County, Florida, and a lot of other places. Detroit, Chicago. So thanks for tuning in, my hilarious Omar community. We are rocking out. We got the entrepreneurs of Baltimore in the building.
Reality television show coming soon. Represent.
We got the girl, Miss Queen.
Hello, the Intimacy Chronicles. Thanks for tuning in.
And we have, introduce
Dr.
yourself.
Man, you know,
Doc Love.
Dr. Love in the building, baby. All big and in effect, you know what I'm saying?
We about to rock out.
Give my man EJ
shout out to my man EJ.
EJ Warwick. It ain't a whole lot of that. Forget about it. Follow your boy everywhere, EJ Warwick.
All right. So, since that is a heated topic, I'm actually going to ask Dr. Love, if you came in the door and your girl says, sweetie, can we talk? How are you going to answer her?
Well,
I'm gonna answer it accordingly. One response that you gave that I agree and I disagree. When you're a man, you coming home to a woman. First of all, when you pull into that driveway, before you walk into that door, your mind has to be mentally ready to take your day out and put whatever is going to happen when you come through that door. If you had, because women are emotional. You understand what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, we as men, we are emotional too. But we hide our shit. That's that pride that we keep inside of us. So, you gotta play it as if the role was reversed.
Right.
If you're at home and you just got some news and she come through the door,
right,
what is going to be? Are you going to like the response she give you if you say, "Baby, I need to talk to you about something"? And if she say to you, "Well, let me wash my ass first," because women. Let me tell you,
a woman ain't
women
they love drama.
No. You gotta understand. You gotta understand. Women are petty. Whatever we feed them, if it ain't registered right, they gonna feed us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you said to her, as Mr. Sensational said, "Let me wash my ass. Can I wash my ass or whatever?" When there's gonna be a time of a situation where we really need them to listen.
Right.
And you know what they're gonna hit us with? Well, can I wash my ass?
Exactly.
And then guess what? As a man,
right,
we're gonna feel real fucked up. That's how the argument starts. What you mean, can you wash your ass? I really got some shit going on.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So it all depends on when you, let me tell you like this. I got a brother that's a police officer. You understand what I'm saying? When he gets out his car, when he gets on the porch of his house, he has to reprogram his mind that he's now home.
right.
You feel what I'm saying? He got to come out of police mode now into husband mode.
Right. Now, is it? Do you feel as though, just like a police officer, because that is a higher level and higher caliber of a job, an occupation? Do you feel like, regardless of the level of occupation, everybody, male or female,
right,
should have to reprogram before they step foot in their house?
Yes,
I think
especially
you
if
have
you're married
to
in a serious
work
relationship.
at-
I do agree with
you
that.
do.
I do agree.
Okay.
Because it could go terribly wrong if not. If you bring the job home with you and there's an issue, you're going to bring all of work into that argument.
Right.
And you'll say some things that will be kind of hard to take back. You know what I'm saying? So, and I wasn't totally in disagreement with what you said, but I believe that your words, if you came off, "Can I wash my ass first?" I'm not going to take that well. But if you said, "Listen, baby, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about, but let me take a shower," or whatever the case may be.
Would that be better?
You can say wash your ass, but you can't say, "Can I wash my goddamn ass first?" You can't come off like that. It's about, choosing the right way of saying things. I think a lot of times we have an argument because of how something was said to us.
Right.
And if it's, as a woman, if something is, because we are emotional, if it came off the wrong way, I'm not going to receive that well. And I'm going to go from 0 to 100 fast.
So my whole point was, it's receiving and being in a position to receive. No matter if it's the male or the woman at home.
Right.
Whoever's at home, the home is supposed to be your peace place.
I agree.
So whoever is home needs to keep that in point and understand when that person is coming outside from the world into the church, that let them be able to get in a position to receive whatever you have for them.
And I can dig it, but what I'm going to say with that is, if there is something right then and there that I need to discuss, I think I'm going to express it kind of urgently so you can understand that this is serious and there's no time to wait. Now, would you receive that?
I will say there's urgent things that come up.
Mm-hmm.
Anything could happen. Hopefully it didn't happen from the time I parked the car to the time we got into the door. Because I would expect a text or something before that point.
Well, it might have been I was emotional and may not have been able to
and see, that's the key.
text
the emotion
at that time.
means that the more emotion means less logic and less thoughtfulness on the part of the recipient. And so we both have the responsibility of having that equality and neutrality in the discussion so we can have an effective dialogue back and forth.
But if we're talking realistic, that doesn't always happen. And everybody at this table that have been in relationships know that that doesn't happen often enough, because I'm not saying that it can't. What I'm saying is it doesn't always come down to that. It's kind of like, you know, I have something on my mind. I've been holding it forever and a day. We got to talk about this right now. It might not be one of those situations where I need to kind of like decompress, as you say. I might not have the luxury of time for you to do that, and I need to get this out right now so that you can help me figure some things out.
I can understand that. So, but then I would say, you know, understand that as a guy, if I came in, like you said, somebody almost ran me off the road, I just lost a job, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. Just as your emotion may sway one point, my emotion may sway to a point where it's probably not going to be the most conducive conversation.
Right.
And vice versa. If a man is running in the house, if a woman is running in the house or coming in the house from work, or, you know, we as the person that's in the home, we don't know what they experience out there. So if we have in our minds individually something that we want to talk about seriously, somebody might have tried to mug you or something.
Right.
And you come in the house and I hit you with, babe, we just gotta be a little, whatever we feel as though it's serious. Right. It would be inconveniencing you that had just had that traumatizing situation for me to try to throw on whatever I thought was serious, because now it's a level of hierarchy on which serious severity takes, you know, hierarchy over, you know, who's subbing out. I can't hit you with my problem when your problem bigger than mine.
Which we talked about, judgment call.
Right. You might have to sit down and you know, watch Game of Thrones or something and drink a beer before you can hear what I got to say.
Right.
But see, if I know you...
No, I ain't going for that. No, that's wrong. No.
Oh,
let me tell you like this. If your woman want to talk and you decide that Game of Thrones is more important than talking to your woman, fuck a Game of Thrones.
I just said she might want to watch Game of Thrones.
No, that's bullshit too.
Oh my God.
That's bullshit too. Listen what I'm saying. Just like my man just said over here. If a mugging, if you just got mugged, robbed, or whatever, that's serious. Ain't nobody at this table going to say differently. That's serious. But if you got a good woman that can recognize shit when you come in the house, before she even hit you with the bill shit, she can tell in your face, baby, what happened.
Right. So
now, her telling you about a fucking bill, that's now has ceased. Right. Now she wants to know because when you get robbed, it's a look on your face that anybody, homeboy, wife, mother, that shit stop. You can see that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a judgment call, yes, but it's a time to know when to say something and when not. Now, if you just got ran off the road, even presentation is more of, baby, I know you got some issues that you feel like you want to talk about, but before I just got home, I just got ran off the road.
Right.
It's the way that you present it, not no. Goddamn! So I just got fucking ran off the road.
That's not going to be received well.
The woman first of all, the woman going to be like, well, damn, okay, first of all, I did not know that. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, and you know, she gonna be fucked up because you could almost die.
Right.
But at the same token, she ain't gonna hit you with no house shit if you just came through a sensation like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I believe, I hear what Mr. Sensational is saying, even what the Queen is saying. But what Dr. Love is saying is still on the table. That when you come into the door, you already got to be programmed for home shit. But at the same token, you got to be to the point where you know when to say and when not to say. You understand what I'm saying? You got to know how to put a presentation.
Yeah.
That's how you come off.
I think that's the most important part right there.
How it's presented.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's just the whole presentation, because it's so much stuff in the world that's always go by perception and how you perceive it. You know what I'm saying? If you and your woman have a certain level of communication, y'all will understand each other very, very well. So it wouldn't be hard to not communicate with each other in a fashion where you can understand each other. So if you come in the house, she understands her level with you and how to communicate it and how to present it to you. You know what I'm saying? And if she presents it to you right, then you're gonna react the way she does it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the bottom line. So I really agree with how you present something.
It makes a difference, because if you come off wrong, then it's going to take me to another level, and nothing is resolved. We're both going at each other's throat, and we still haven't discussed the issue.
And they ain't hearing each other.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. So, when it comes to these relationships, we have to be mindful of how we communicate with one another. Sometimes I get in my feelings, my partner might get in his feelings, but at some point you have to check that and put the relationship first. It comes down to being a partnership. And as long as you understand that, I think you should be able to effectively communicate with one another without being confrontational. That's always my viewpoint on it.
Now we have a couple of people who have made some comments in the group. Go all the way back here. Okay, so Alexandria says, I want to talk about it ASAP so I don't forget to say something or details. Elizabeth Duncan says, talk now or later in court.
Okay.
No, she said, no, just kidding. Respect for both.
Right.
And that's an important word, respect.
Absolutely.
Right.
Very, very important.
Phoenix Jennifer says, don't shut me down. If I say we need to talk, damn it, we talking. So
yeah, and see, that's how I felt your statement was last week, Mr. Sensational. Like you were shutting it down. Like, no, let me do A, B, and C. You weren't interested in what needed to be said. So there lies the problem.
That's how you listen. That's how you heard it.
But I wasn't the only one that heard it that way, because I know Dr. Love had an issue with the way you presented it.
I think he's on my side. I'm pretty sure the testosterone is leaning more on the side. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. It's just
no. Let me tell you. No, the reason why I say that, is because, we as men, it's already hard for us as black men in the daily struggle that we deal with every day, just to be black, just to be a man. And we look for comfort from that woman. The first thing we say when we are not in a relationship, if somebody asks us, well, why are you not in a relationship, is because the woman never listened.
Exactly.
The woman never understood. But the thing about it is we as men need to start taking responsibility for us.
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing to set this shit off?
I just had that conversation about the level of manhood in today's society. I think men are not, and don't get it twisted, I'm not bashing my fellas. I got a lot of people, I got a lot of love. I come up in the street all my life, but I think the black man has created a separation with the black woman, because the respect level and the understanding of the black woman is no longer indebted in that black man. So now the black woman is like literally out there with no hope. It's like she not even trusting us no more. You know what I mean? Because she's been let down over and over and over and over again. And a black woman is a piece of work to deal with. Don't get it twisted. They're strong, they're independent, and they do a lot on their own now.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So us as men, especially black men, we have to find that nurturing piece of our woman and deal with it and nurture it and adore it. And once you do that, we all know as men, especially if you know how to treat a woman right, you touch a woman's soul a certain way, she'll give it to you.
Right.
I'm talking about she'll give you everything. She'll probably give you her back for real. So it's just all a matter of how the man conducts himself in dealing with the woman.
You not to cut you off, and I agree with everything you're saying. There's a disconnect, especially, not saying all, but especially with the increased amount of people being born into this world without both parents in the home. That has everything to do with everything. With everything.
Of course.
When, for example, I'll talk about myself. My relationships that I've had in the past, where you have a woman that had children, 5 children, started having kids at 15. Now she has 4 daughters, 4 girls coming into the world. Not saying all of these cases are like this, but now you have 4 girls coming into a world, no father in the house, so now they're a grown woman. Right. Their mother didn't give them didn't nurture them to be women that needed a man, wanted a man, felt like the man is valuable in any sort of capacity. Now she's a grown woman and she's dating men, fucking men life up, because she never understood the importance of what a man in a household means.
Right. That's real.
So now she's bumping around, bouncing around, because her mother's bumping around, bouncing around, trying to figure out why she can't be married. Why haven't I settled down? Why is no man good enough for me? And when you have, and that's just one example of some of the stuff going on.
It's prevalent in our community because when you think about relationships, a lot of our relationships are based on what we saw growing up. And if you haven't witnessed a healthy relationship, it's kind of hard for you to have a healthy relationship. If you grew up out, just put myself out there, I grew up in a home with 2 parents. My dad was abusive, and he was a womanizer. What I learned from him was I didn't want that kind of relationship.
Right.
What I also learned, it made me very angry. So my mindset was, I'm not going to be a victim. Nobody's going to put their hands on me, But when I got older, I started separating myself from actually what I grew up into and started looking into what I wanted in a relationship. And, I think a lot of it is we don't have to be victims of what we saw growing up. We have to break the cycle. We have to make a decision to say, listen, I am worth this, and I won't take that. But if we're not doing that, if we're not kind of like doing a evaluation of ourselves and loving up on ourselves, we'll fall victim to things like that. And I think for a lot of these people that grew up in homes like mine, they still are struggling with having healthy relationships because they don't know how to break the cycle. They wasn't shown. And then if you start bringing in the church factor, a lot of those couples that were going through different things, they stayed together because they didn't want the embarrassment of the community and what would the church think. Well, damn the church, because the church isn't giving you peace of mind. The church, they know you're being abused or other things going on in the household, but they're encouraging you to stay together. Is that a healthy relationship? You go to the church for guidance and they're advising you to stay together in an unhealthy relationship. And I think that has really fucked up our community.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just from my standpoint.
Now, Jennifer made a comment again that said, what often gets missed is that men are emotional And if you're hiding your emotions from your mate, you need to be with somebody else. She says, how can we prosper if you can't be attentive at will? So I agree. That's basically what I was saying, and I agree to that. She basically saying, to the piggyback of what Mr. Sensational was saying about washing your ass, she basically said, I'll wash your ass. We're going to talk about this over a hot shower, because I knew you would say that.
My girl.
There we go.
My girl.
I like
put you on that.
I like that.
There we go, Jenny.
Exactly. Compromise.
Alexandria said it's not how you say it, it's how it's perceived. So that's true too. I you know, when we go through our issues on the daily, we got homeboys. We got guys, you know, our homeboys, our ride or die, we call our boys.
Right.
And we got the women. One thing that I do know, I can see you my homeboy and I only met you the second time.
Right.
You if I told you, man, that's my man. You got a problem, you got a problem with me.
Right.
Same with you, you.
Good to know that.
You, yeah, no, I'm playing. But what I'm saying is, I can talk to y'all on a men level,
Right.
where y'all understand.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I ain't trying to cuddle with y'all niggas.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
It's the emotion of that you get from a woman when she wrap her arm around you and say, baby, it's gonna be alright.
Right.
Your homeboy could say, yo, man, you know, you gonna be alright. That's one thing, you hear that. It's something about when a woman that's your soulmate, that you land with every night says, baby, it's gonna be alright. I don't know about y'all,
Yeah, cause
but that's like inspiration and strength.
Yeah.
Because she touches your energies.
Exactly.
She reaches a certain
That's
part,
how you do that.
She reaches a certain part of your energy.
Not saying your homeboy can't reach the energy.
Yeah, but not like
she
that.
gets the deeper.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
that mental connection that the two of you share, where she can go someplace where your homeboy can't.
Exactly.
You know, I think women, a lot of times, we get lost in the fact that men should be strong, but their backs break too. And they need to know that the woman beside them is beside them.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Men need to feel that the same way as women, we're looking for protection, for that man to protect us and provide us stability. Men are looking for that safe haven. They want to know that home is more than a castle. It is their that zone where they can just come and just lay their burdens down, you know. They don't always want to hear all of this yapping. You know, sometimes it's just about sitting down and being quiet and just
Yeah, a
letting things be.
real man is very, very simple.
Yeah.
It's not it's not rocket science to please us. It's just a matter of you know, we suffer from a lot of egos and pride issues because we're men, we're kings, you know, we're dominant. You know what I'm saying? But a woman is the only thing that can break a man down break them all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Like, emotions to me never been a problem. I've never been a problem with sharing my emotions. I'm human. You know what I'm saying? But dudes want to be tough. You know, everybody's a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? You hurting inside. But rather you showing that you hurt and showing that there's a problem and there's pain inside you, you rather be tough about it. So instead of you giving your woman a piece of your emotions, you giving her something else because you're trying to fight it. You know what I'm saying? And it just doesn't work like that. It just causes conflict, it causes problems, and it just causes a disconnect. And then if you're not connected with your woman, it's a wrap.
Let me ask you a
And
question.
it's a learned behavior too, because as men, oftentimes you all are taught, man up, you know. You're not supposed to cry. But the damage that has done to our community is significant, you know, because a lot of men haven't allowed themselves to be vulnerable with a woman. And perhaps some of it is our fault too as women for not making him comfortable enough to break down and, you know,
if you catch a man cry for real, it gets real.
It gets, yes,
we break
it does.
down.
It does.
It's like when us men get sick. A woman can be viciously sick. She can still get up. She'll still cook breakfast. She'll still take care of the kids, and she will be sick. We have a cold. I'm talking about when I get sick, I'm done.
You're a baby.
You know what I mean? I'm like, you know what I mean? But the reason why is because men, men are used. When we get sick, we know our woman is going to be right there,
right,
to do it all.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like a nurturing mother.
Yeah, like your mother. You know, when you was a boy and your mother, you know, my mother was never really that affectionate. You know, she's not an affectionate person. You know what I mean? But my aunts and everybody was. You know what I mean? So I felt that, you know, that hugs and them kisses. And so when you sick, the woman is just, she got it all ready. It's like she's designed to take care of the man.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't even got to ask. Before you call her, she right there. Like, here, boom, boom. You like, thank you, baby. I love you so much, baby. That's your baby. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I feel like when it comes to relationship, there's nothing. When you take a good man and a good woman in the relationship, there's nothing a man can do. If both of them are good,
right?
There's nothing a man can do to top what a woman can do, because God put woman on earth to be something that a man cannot be, but that's in the realm of a relationship. True. And I feel like now outside in the world, labor, strength, power, things that, you know, hunting stuff. That's what God intended man to be. We ain't nothing for real when it comes to the sensitivity factor. That's all God's creation, a woman to be able to deal with whatever, you know.
Now here brings the question.
Yeah,
Here's the question.
Okay.
So ideologically, we all understand, you know, from a roundtable perspective, what the right thing is to do in a relationship. So the question is, when you are thinking about dealing with someone, be it man or female, how do you know they have the tools emotionally to be in a relationship?
Ooh, you don't find that out until
sometimes
you can find out early on.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can find out.
I think that
later.
People don't show you all of that. I think that when you're dating them, you're getting to know them. I think that for us as women, once we connect with you, then I think we begin to let a lot more show. I think that when we're talking, like in the beginning of the relationship, I have to trust you in order to be able to share some of my experiences with you. Once I'm able to do that, I think I made up my mind right then and there by disclosing personal stuff about myself that I'm going to be in a relationship with you because I trust you.
Now, there's the question. So I was thinking about this because I was like, yesterday I was online, you know, shopping for cars.
Okay.
Now, how do you emotionally pre-qualify a suitable mate? If you pre-qualify for a loan, pre-qualify for anything else, is there a way to pre-qualify that person? Is it apropos to ask certain questions to someone and say, you know, what do you know about this? How do you feel about that? What is the line and the questioning or the vetting that you should do before you decide that this is somebody that you're going to be in a relationship or even consider being in a relationship?
I think, you was asking her?
I'm asking.
He's just
is it general?
I've worked with this man a lot. Me and him created some real great music together.
Oh yeah.
What I notice about this guy, he's very technical.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean? He's very strategic with a lot of stuff, but that's why he's so good at what he do. You know what I'm saying? I think. Are you in a relationship now?
No.
I think.
Just got out of work.
I think sometimes when you're dealing with relationships and you're dealing with people, you have to just go ahead and trust your heart a little bit, and not put so much
thought.
Don't put so much homework behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and you know I respect you. But you know, when you just broke that down, it was like going to college for
Yeah.
a split second. which may be good.
It's your biggest decision.
Because you're really breaking it down, but sometimes it's not even about that. It's all about how you feel. You gotta just follow your feeling. You gotta follow your gut, and you gotta communicate and just let it come natural. You know what I'm saying? Because if it don't come natural, then it's worthless. You know what I'm saying?
See, this kind of, I definitely agree with that. Now, this builds upon a topic that we had previously, a couple of weeks ago, where we talked about people have their representative. You know, when you meet them, you meet the representative of that person. That is perfect on paper, looks good, sounds good, but you don't actually get to the meat and potatoes until the shit happens. You feel what I'm saying? So, where's that point where you can see the shit ahead of time and maybe say, all right, because you know when we really want something, and you know men and women are both guilty of this, where it's like, all right, maybe you haven't been in a relationship for a while, maybe you haven't been doing anything for a while, and this person comes along and they sounded good, you know, you got your nose open, but there might be some red flags there, but we kind of ignore that because we're so enamored with this person. We're thinking about, you know, we're looking 5 steps ahead as the happiness that we're going to have, without recognizing that all relationships are going to have some difficulties.
You know a beautiful thing? We about to go on break.
Take a break, yeah.
All right, listen, y'all. We're about to take a break. I will be back with the second part of this radio interview with Street Legal Radio. It's beautiful. Music to my ears so far. So y'all tune back in. We got more dilemma.
We're going to take a break, folks. I will see you in about 5 minutes.
Oh, more.
Yes.
That was dope.
Huh?
What's up, G? How you doing, man? So y'all want to
So
take a break?
fellas can pass this around because I won that in an undisputed bout, women versus the men. So
really?
get to know it, feel it, you know, because we're gonna have a battle of the sexes.
Now I just rolled up in here on y'all combo and everything, and I interjected, but for what I got, I don't want nobody to take it serious, but I'm gonna be funny. I don't want to be too serious.
Yo, go ahead.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
I don't want nobody.
When you in here, me.
Nah, because when I came through, everybody was serious about this shit. So I was like, all right. Because I know when to cut the shit off. You know what I'm saying? I know when to cut it off.
Right.
But nah, I want my people. The people want to, you know, with the time and everything, the people want to be tuned in.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So I gotta give them what they want to do.
You gotta do what you do best. That's what you do.
So I'm gonna say silly shit throughout the next segment.
Oh, we want you to.
Also, too, me and EJ are doing a speed dating thing in DC, and that concept goes good with, you know what I mean, young black men,
With the-
you know what I mean,
Okay.
good relationships. You might be gone, so you mean
Okay.
Yeah, we want you to do your thing.
be one of the judges.
Y'all mind if I step out and smoke?
No, sure.
Oh, and I'd like to know, what do y'all want me to do? As far just what I've been doing, like
Yeah, just talk about yourself. I mean, we don't want to get your fans bored. You just sitting there, just listening, sitting there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Talk. You know what I mean? You're the star right now.
Okay.
So you want to do your comedy or?
No, I'm not gonna do comedy. I'm gonna be funny throughout what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what
It
we
might
want.
not even be it might be true, but it's gonna be humorous. And,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's 8:15.
Yeah, 'cause I
You
know
only
I'm-
got 15 minutes.
Okay.
I
Don't
know,
worry
'cause
about the
I'm-
break.
Short?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I know, cause I'm a cry laughing. Your ass is crazy.
Yes. Oh my God.
No,
Yes.
You had us out, but we was when you did that Baltimore shit, we was outside in tears, yo. That shit was the funniest shit ever.
Rob Sanders, what's up, brother? How you feeling back home?
Dr. Love.
What's up?
What's up?
What's happening?
You the man, Jack. Ain't no
What's
telling
happening?
how
What's happening? Yeah,
That's
man.
off. Oh, shucks. That is my song. Woo.
And you're gonna start off about the speed dating that we got.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
What's Lynn?
Is she on your feed?
Yeah, she is. That sticky bun shit.
Oh yeah, that's his nickname.
No, it ain't.
That's his nickname.
Nah.
Sticky buns.
Fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
Make sure to say chocolate sticky buns.
There you go. You gonna say it right.
Ask her why. Ask her why.
How do you get that nickname?
No,
Man?
man, nah.
Ask her
Is that real or not
It's
real?
real, you know. It's
Put
you
me
know,
out there.
a woman just
Sticky-
said these words to
sticky
him.
buns.
Do you trust me?
Yeah, that's fucked
And it
up.
was
That
over.
thing got fucked up. That shit got fucked
You
up.
let her
All
put honey
she
in your
asked
ass or
him
something. Look at all. What she
Do you
do?
trust me?
Nah.
That's all she asked me. Do you trust me?
No, let me put it like this. You a comedian, right?
Yeah.
All right. By the time I finish, you gonna be like, damn boy, you ain't on the case.
Right.
Yeah. Put it like this. If you with a woman and she say,
Do you
do you
trust
trust
me?
me? Don't fall for that shit. Have your ass singing like Philip Bailey. I'm telling you, don't do that shit.
Right.
Fuck that. Oh man.
Back in the club days.
What's up, everybody? This is like behind the scenes until we come back.
Oh,
from
yeah.
break.
Yeah, we're about to come back
You
from
know.
break. You gonna give us a cue when we come back from break,
Yes,
right?
sir.
You keep going.
How long do you want to break?
No, after that.
Okay.
What's up, Nate?
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
So I can't do another live video after you do one. No, I see. Hey, peoples. We want to battle of the sexes.
Hey, what's Lynn? You still watching? Or you probably gone?
She say chocolate sticky buns. What's up?
Yeah. Stacy, feel free to chime in if you want. I know you got a lot of comments. But yeah, what's Lynn? I ain't get my box from Blue Apron. Y'all forgot to pack the meat. Don't be sending me no vegetables. What kind of prank was that?
They said you didn't eat it. That's not good for your diet.
Hey, look, but it was a note there from West Lynn.
I ain't got,
Ha sticky.
We got like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
you got time to go.
Smoke real quick.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Alright, we good up. Thank you.
You said hit the buzzer.
Okay.
Come on with me.
How you been, love?
I've been good. I've been real good.
You look
Yummy.
bright.
I was telling Brian, I said, I remembered you from SOS, and I'm like, but his head was long.
Yeah, that's when I had my brain.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had that.
But you
never said it.
always was like a mild-mannered guy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I had to grow up a little bit. Not to say nothing wrong.
It's like that
Come on,
sometimes. Yeah.
Thank
But I mean, I'm glad that you're doing your thing.
Thank you.
That's excellent.
you so much.
Yeah, that's excellent. I'm like,
She
you
said she want to hang out too with us.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I'm going with y'all to the speed dating thing.
That's what's
yeah,
up.
yeah.
That's so
gonna
that's
be-
been shut down. So
I know,
Yeah.
but that was a nice spot.
Yeah.
I mean, I only went because Shantae was, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I used to go there
Real.
when I first moved around my
Really?
neighborhood. Yeah.
Wow. That was a nice little hangout.
Yeah.
You may as well get a picture of it. Get a picture.
I didn't get footage of this.
You got it?
Yep,
You got it?
sure do.
For YouTube,
Boom.
wait a minute. Let me show YouTube. I am the
Okay.
undisputed queen of the world.
The champ. The champ is here.
The champ is here.
Carl, what's up, brother? How you feeling?
I don't, you petty.
My bad.
You
Mine.
petty, man. I'm thinking about doing the battle of the sexes next month, though.
This is our YouTube right
You
here.
want to be part of the battle of
The
the sexes?
YouTube people.
Whenever you
You
feel like
think,
losing,
you think you can handle it?
I can handle.
whatever you want to get at, bro. We let you hold it for a second. That's about it.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, I appreciate it, but I
Drinking
guess
milk. I'm on my best shit right now. I'm ready for it.
undisputed heavyweight champ.
For now.
For now.
For now.
For now.
Didn't have my arsenal right the last time.
You
But I'm
chose
cool.
the
But
wrong
I'm cool.
teammate. That's what happened.
But I'm cool.
Yeah.
Because I did have it at home with me for a minute.
You chose the wrong teammate.
And then she
Remember?
came back and stole it and then smacked me with it.
I slammed her.
That's crazy. That's all right, though. Because I'm going to be ready this time.
Yes, undisputed. I'm so happy. Undisputed.
I ain't on the camera no more.
Oh my God.
Hey, time that bullshit.
Gonna bring it back in.
You back?
Yep. Mr.
I want
Sensational.
to see the studio
You
before I leave.
are,
Yeah. Hold on, let me get a session in.
Yes, sir. You got something to lay down. Always do.
You rap?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's the bomb. Yeah,
One of
he's
the best
the
music
bomb.
artists in the city.
And let me know, man, if you ever need...
You want to hold it?
What
you got?
Hold on,
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm working on the CD, man.
That's what you do?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Sing, man, not rap. I ain't with
Oh,
that.
all right. We gonna make something work.
Yeah, man, let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely. I
vocals
like
was like that.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
tell everybody.
For real.
The Queen, though.
Oh, yeah.
Vocals is like that.
Yeah,
I ain't
that's-
even
that's-
gonna-
We're gonna bring it
That's
back in.
very white.
Go ahead.
We're not doing that now. We're about to go live.
Doing an excellent job.
Thank you, bro.
You too, Omar.
Thank you, sir.
The energy.
We're back.
The energy is good.
And we're
Always.
back. Thank you for tuning in to the Intimacy Chronicles. I am your host, Queen Jackie. Joining me tonight, we have 3 special guests. So I will let them introduce themselves again.
Hilarious Omar is in the Bizildin. What's happening? What it do, short?
It's your boy EJ Warwick, aka I Like Getting Money, aka Give Me the Money. Shout out to Adventures Music, certified official entrepreneurs of Baltimore.
All
Yeah,
right.
a lot.
And Bryant.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Brian Foxworth, the owner and the executive producer of Entrepreneurs of Baltimore. We'll be done season 1 and be getting to a major network by 2018. We're doing big things. My brand is pushing. Every time somebody hears or thinks about entrepreneurs, they think about me. My brand is moving.
Yeah, that's what's up.
All right, folks. And we're back. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Warwick so he can tell us about this speed dating event.
Yes. I will be participating in a speed dating. Something that I've never in my life done. But I'm pretty excited. You know, maybe I can come across a nice young woman who can light my, what's that old school song? Light my fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Desire.
Yeah, I mean, so,
I thought he said talk. I thought he was going to say talk.
you know,
Talk that motherfucker.
so yeah, I, me and Brian Foxworth will be participating in that coming soon.
Where's the speed dating event going to be?
I think it's in DC.
It's in DC. Okay.
Yeah, it's in DC. Yeah, Omar, you might gotta come through and jump in there. I might need some help.
All right.
Yeah, I mean.
But that should be fun. I mean, I think that's going to be a really good event. I don't think we've had that here. So I think that'll be really good. I was telling Bryant, funny story, years ago, I was a romance counselor for Together Dating Service. So y'all probably never heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, it was way before the eHarmonies and Black People Meet. So it was interesting. We set people up on dates. It wasn't speed dating, but it was more or less long-term dating. And the concept was actually pretty good. And I put together about 7 marriages.
Wow.
From that. So,
Well, go ahead, girl.
Oh, yeah.
7 marriages.
7
5
marriages.
divorces.
No, they're still they're still together because I love romance.
Love
So,
connection. Look at you.
I'm just saying, speed dating, I think Mr. Sensational and, well, I think he's off the table. You're off the table, Dr. Love? You plead defense on that one?
Speed dating?
Speed. Speed. Dating. I ain't with that speed dating. I don't even eat fast.
So, Mr. Omar, what do you have coming up next?
Next Wednesday, just got the news today, I'm going to be at What's So Funny, Baltimore, headlining. That's at St. Mary's Restaurant, Bar and Grill.
Oh, wow.
Next Wednesday, I'll be headlining a special night. Comedian Ty Davis from Downtown Locker Room. She has her own radio show. She will be the host for the evening. And it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a wonderful event. They get a lot of people in there. I need all my hilarious Omar supporters in the Baltimore area to come out and support. You feel me, yo? We're gonna have a ball, man.
So that's good to know. So, as you know, this show is about relationships, sex, fetishes. So I'm gonna have to put hilarious Omar on the spot. What's your sexual fetish?
Oh.
Oh my God.
Don't
You
ask
gonna go there?
I'm
You
just
gonna go
saying.
there? My sexual fetish?
Oh, you didn't know what this show was?
That's going far. That's letting people into my porn collection. You know what I'm saying? Sexual fetish.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's what we about.
Sexual fetish. Have y'all exposed yourselves yet?
Yes, we have.
Y'all talking about this
Yes,
shit?
we
I
have.
ain't got no shame.
Oh.
I have not done it.
We pull the sheets on our.
You ain't go that far
Everywhere.
yet? Yeah, my sexual fetish. Shit.
I mean, there are like 46 different ones, so...
God damn. I feel like I'm about to tell people what Omar likes in porn. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should have asked me. What do I like to watch when I'm beating my dick down on myself? That's what you
Okay,
should have
well,
asked
we'll
me.
take the fetish off the table, but since we're talking about beating your dick, I mean, how many of y'all at this table actually beat your dick?
All the time.
Okay? Why are you quiet?
I'm filming. I'm filming. You ain't look at me when you ask that question. I'm filming.
Because you and I talk about that all the
To
time.
answer your question, my fetish is missionary.
That ain't
It's
mean no
not a
damn
fetish.
thing.
That is not a fetish.
That ain't mean no
A
damn
fetish- Well, let me just expose
And I don't even
myself.
get butt naked. I pull the panties to the side. I don't even.
Oh my
Take the
God! You're
clothes
that
off.
guy?
I lift a bra. I don't even get butt naked. I don't even make her get butt naked. I lift the bra lid up
Oh my
to lick a
God!
nipple. I don't even do.
So lick a nipple.
Okay.
Wow, that was explicit. 'Cause you don't know me like that. You
I'm
know,
just
I
saying.
might take it.
We are explicit.
I know it ain't nothing that you don't know, but I'm just saying, like,
It
wow.
Yeah, we like that over here.
Ain't nothing like
You know.
real, though. Real is, when it's real, it's real. Hey, you can't.
My sexual fetish. Woo.
I
That
see
shit,
you over there.
I feel like I'm
thinking
talking to
you
God
joking.
right
I'm
now.
coming at you too.
Oh, the queen is not afraid to ask the hard
I'm not
questions.
afraid. I'm
Goodness
never afraid.
gracious.
Because I expose myself all the time. So.
What, can I hit you with that question and then maybe
Oh,
that might
hell
bring the
yeah.
comfortability out
Hell
of me?
yeah.
What's
Let's
your,
get the filming. Come on, let's talk about it.
what's your favorite?
One of my fetishes is voyeurism. I like to watch. I love porn, which is probably why I am considered a voyeur. But I love for somebody to watch me in the act at the same time. That fucking turns me on.
Okay.
Watch you in the act of what?
Sex.
Oh, you like to. So
I
it's
like
three
to
people.
watch, and I like to be watched.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
you.
hold on. So my fault, Omar. My bad. Cause
I done got them excited now.
So basically, when you mean you like to be watched, as if you and the man is fucking, you like for somebody else to watch.
That's a turn on.
Oh, okay.
I thought you meant like a mirror.
So,
or something.
Well, I mean, you can get. Well, I mean, I haven't done that in a while, but what I'm saying is,
That's
I
your
like
thing.
that. That's my thing, and not just
Who
that.
have you invited to?
Yeah, you want to come?
No, I'm just saying.
Ticketmaster.
Who was the audience here?
Yeah, like,
I'm just saying.
Like, yeah, y'all can go over to Jackie's house and watch her fuck. You know what I mean? We gonna go over to Jack. Yeah, oh, she fucking tonight. Yeah,
You
yeah.
just had a royal invitation.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get me a six pack and watch
You all
Jackie.
can watch me in the royal bathing.
The royal pussy's clean behind that.
That's one of my fetishes. I mean, don't fucking judge me. I'm just saying that's one of mine.
now, when you get turned on by somebody watching you fuck, do you want to fuck that person watching you? That don't have nothing to do with shit.
They're not getting anything.
Okay.
They
It just make you hornier to see that you got an
yeah,
audience.
it's kind of like the
watching
thrill,
you.
like I said one time before, kind of like the thrill of being caught. Like I have a thing about, I still like to fuck in the park, you know, because it's always, what's that? Anyway, I think it's the idea that you can be caught, you know, that's a turn on, and just being out in the open, you know what I mean? So.
Would you fuck in Madonna Mall? Would you do that?
I haven't.
Not in the bathroom, like in front of Popeyes when you first come in.
No, hell no. Hell no. But you would.
Oh shit!
You would. That's why he's sitting over there quiet. Because
Don't fucking judge me.
the thrill of that chicken frying.
Oh damn! Fucking judge me. Oh, she can get it in front of Popeye. She can love that chicken and love this.
Something about that chicken grease that would just turn him on. That's why he over there quiet.
Shit. My loins got moist when he said Popeye.
I've had.
I'm so
Don't
done
fucking
with
judge me!
Shit,
I might have to go to Popeye when
Oh
I
my
leave
God, I'm
this.
so done with him.
I've had some a lot of unbelievable sexual experiences.
But do tell.
You know, when I was young, I'm from north of Warwick Avenue.
Hey,
I'm from
hey, Becca Rose
You know,
there.
so
Hey.
you know, I come up under Shorty Dorsey and Brimore and these legendary street legends. Even though it's not real slick to be in the street, like that's tougher. That's the way to go because a lot of my homeboys is dead in jail, so there's no coming from that. But I jumped out there a little early, you know, because my aunt. Well, I don't want to say my aunt. Quick story. My father's wife, daughter, used to kind of molest me when I always had to be like 11. She had these real big titties. I think that's why I like titties. She had these real big, stupid ass titties. Right? These motherfucking titties was just dumb, stupid, big. Like they was abnormal big. And she used to wear these tight ass dresses. And I think all my uncles used to fuck. I don't know. But she just was freaky. So I ain't gonna say her name. I ain't gonna put it out there. But she would take me in the pantry and pull her titties out and like put it in my mouth and shit. And, like I'm gonna turn you to a man. And she used to like give me head in the pantry. You know what I'm saying? She was like a real freaky ass person. You know what I mean? She just disgustingly nasty, but I liked it. You know what I mean? I liked that shit. So you know when my father used to have cookouts and shit, this is some real shit. When he used to have cookouts, she would come over. Then all my uncles, everybody be excited, like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And I'd be like excited too. And I'm a little ass boy, you know what I'm saying? So I think from there, you know what I mean, I grew up, you know, I started being sexually active. Now I don't go around just slinging and winging it. I only have 2 children. I'll be 37 Sunday, which is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, so
Happy birthday.
not to keep it long drawn out, but I had some Egypt experiences, some Punta Cana, Puerto Plata,
national level.
St. Martin,
Okay.
Anguilla.
He's got hoes.
I've had a few encounters. So sex is very. Yeah.
You're very open when it comes to sex.
All right, I think I'm ready now that we've gone across the table.
Okay.
Getting head, no pull out.
Woo.
Okay. Isn't that kind of like across the board though?
You know what's weird? You know what's crazy to me?
I'm a basic nigga, is what you saying?
My homeboys think this is weird, right? We sit out on the block and we talk. I don't like, if I'm getting hit, I don't like, I like to explode in a woman's mouth. That's kind of, you know what I mean? But I don't like, if she's giving me head, I don't like, when I'm ready to bust, I don't like for her mouth to still be on my dick.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So my homeboys be like, yo, you dumb, you crazy as shit. It just, because for some reason when the nut feels better than me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But see, my homeboys be like, yo, you crazy as shit. But it's just something I like.
Technical.
You know what I mean? But I'm just saying.
He broke that down, didn't he?
That's just something I like. You know what I mean? Like people like what they fucking like. You know what I mean? That's why I don't judge people. If that's what you like, that's your fucking thing. You know what I mean? That has nothing to do with me. But that's what I like.
Let me tell you, I was with you because I thought you was gonna say some shit. I thought you was gonna say some shit like, I don't like when I'm ready to bust and she decide to want to jerk it or something. You said that when you ready to bust, you want her to take her mouth off.
I want to take. No, all right, look. Let me break it down. When I'm ready,
break it down. Break it down.
You want to shoot it on her face is what you trying to
say?
You wanted to do,
when it shoots out.
You wanted to smack it
when it shoots out the exuberating, it's like
Did he say exuberant?
You know what I mean? Like,
exuberant.
Exactly.
All right, since we being so raw, if my dick is in her mouth and I'm nutting, but my dick is still in her mouth, for some reason the nut to me is not as strong. No.
Okay.
The nut don't be real powerful.
The sensation you feel, it didn't feel like you got that shooter. It felt like somebody stuck a carrot inside your fucking the barrel of the gun. That's
what I'm saying. It doesn't.
It gets jammed if it's in her mouth. Okay,
you know what I mean.
Oh my God, that's different.
The release of it for some reason, it's like it. And if it's real, if a woman know what she's doing for real, because some women just don't have a clue what the fuck to do.
Listen, man.
I think because they don't like it, and because they don't like it, they don't really get into the actual act of it.
What?
Yeah. There is no better feeling than when you get a woman to give you head, and you about to come, and I don't know about you, but I say, I'm about to bust. Are you ready? And she prepares her tonsils, her throat. Relax, let the tongue relax. Because you're about to take the fucking nasty plunge. And she accepts it. And swallows and say, yo.
So you actually make an announcement.
Don't fucking judge me. Let me have my moment right now.
I mean, you actually make an announcement.
Listen, you ever get that feeling when it's cold, when you get them goosebumps? I just felt the goosebumps and I'm explaining it. Okay?
So you make a phone call.
But for her to take her mouth off, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now, you become Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder is now, you done pulled out, now you shoot on her face, and now she got to wipe that shit, and half of that shit is mixing in her motherfucking shit.
Y'all crazy.
Ain't that crazy?
Get it either way.
That's a waste of nut, my brother. That is a waste of nut.
You know what, maybe.
You got a story to share.
A story to share? I'm still disturbed on that whole...
Exuberance?
No, exuberance is fantastic. I was just curious when you said that if she likes it, and I thought that was like par for the course. Like, isn't that like a requirement in a relationship?
Well, let me tell you,
they make those anymore.
They still make those.
Yeah, they still make the ones that don't want to suck.
Yeah.
So I just had this conversation
I thought they went out
yesterday.
Like,
there are women that don't want to give head.
What?
There are women that don't want to give head. 90% of the women that don't want to give head
I see.
is because the man has abused them. Where they didn't mind giving the head, but they wanted notice. And there were a man probably didn't give them notice and shot in their mouth, and that just threw them the fuck off. So now they don't want to do it, period. Then there's some women that feel like they don't want to put their mouth on a dick, period. Period. And I had this conversation. With a young lady, and the question was, is that a deal breaker?
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, Lord.
No head,
No
deal.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
You all
question.
couldn't
No
have a relationship
conversation.
with a woman that doesn't give head.
No.
Hold on.
Well, and then, I mean, a real
It depends
relationship.
on
Now,
how
I can
fat
say
that ass
for me,
is.
I
Like, nah.
That's
can't be
tough.
in a relationship with a guy that doesn't, you know.
Be pussy.
Yeah, I
You can
just,
say
I
it.
can't do it.
But let me
I
ask
know
you-
I can say it, but
Is it?
it's
But
just,
okay,
I
we say
can't.
it's a deal breaker if they don't give head. Now, usually one compensates the other. So what if you get a woman that says, "I don't give head.
What you
I
gonna
don't
say?
like
I
to
don't
put."
eat pussy?
No, hold on. I don't give head. I don't like to. I don't put my mouth on it. I'll jerk you, but I ain't put my mouth on it. Well, what is it that you will and won't do? Well, I do like to take anal. So
Well, I don't do that shit.
This motherfucker, his eyes just was like, bing.
He lit
Like,
up, baby.
yo.
Oh my
So
God, he
we're
lit up.
negotiating at this point?
listen, is it still a deal breaker? If a woman says she don't give you head, but she takes it in the ass, do you still take her?
Right, because they're a woman that will never ever let you put it in their ass. It's not gonna happen.
We are
But man,
No head ever.
that's not what I was looking for.
I can't deal with
If she a
it.
good woman, we compromise, I can get it somewhere else.
She a good woman. She gonna give head.
Yeah,
Exactly.
good women.
I
good
think
women
that's
cheat.
discriminative to say.
Good
Oh, for
women-
sure it is.
I mean, goddamn. If I said you're not a good dude because you don't eat pussy, I think that.
That's
I mean,
fucked
there's
up.
other things that you can do.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a great car, but it doesn't turn left. You know, I mean, what are you talking about? It's like, I need the whole package. It's like the radio doesn't
I mean,
work.
I agree
come on.
because I
No
would
head.
not date somebody that doesn't eat pussy.
Well, let me ask you a question.
How long did that work?
Yeah.
Oh,
Every guy I've been with.
here's
ate
something.
pussy.
Here's something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here's something. They're men and they're women. No matter what the pussy look like, no matter what the dick look like, they go down there. They get. That's what they do. That's
Right.
what God made them to be. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But God but there are certain. I'm not sure for women how they view the. Women say dick look ugly, but there are certain vaginas that don't even look edible. There's some of them that look like dessert snacks. And then there's some vaginas that look tall the fuck
Well,
down.
I mean, because I need
And I'm not
clarity
looking
on that,
at-
and you're probably right. So, what do you mean it doesn't look edible? I
It
mean,
look like
That's some-
it look like Chewbacca's face.
okay, like
Not-
what? Too
not-
much
not-
hair?
not just hair. Not just hair.
The downtown
There's
streets
some.
have
There,
not been
see,
swept.
here's the thing about a
He's not
penis.
talking about hair though.
Here's the thing about a penis. A penis, no matter what, it might get softer when you get old.
Yeah.
It might look stupid. I don't know. But with a vagina, if you out here fucking these big old king dong thing,
So you're saying
You don't-
stretched out of proportion?
stretched out,
Okay.
lips big as Cuba Gooding,
Oh,
looks like Jimmy Walker, and you out here thinking somebody gonna eat that. Ain't nobody eating that.
Yeah, lips look like
You
a
know, they got
fucking.
Chewed up bubble
restoration
gum.
for that. You can get that.
You can get that surgery to tighten
they
some
maybe
shit up.
not.
Everybody don't got surgery money though. They
I'm
gotta
just
live with
saying.
that.
Lips,
You can go to India and get some.
lips be looking like that. Lips be looking like that fucking ham you get from the deli. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my god! Now I'll never look at that the same.
just deli ham pussy. Like,
Damn, that's fucked up.
shit be all floppy.
But
and-
here's the thing, no matter what, there are people out there, no matter what it look like, they have no problem at all.
Because that's the fetish of theirs. They don't really give a damn what it looked like, what it smelled like. They still gonna do it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
What it smells.
Why you look at me when you said that
I
shit?
don't know. It just you came to mind. You know when we was talking.
Oh shit, Doctor.
And I think what y'all need to understand, him and I are really good friends, so we kind of talk about everything under the sun, you know. So I know how he get down. That's why.
Listen, I'm not okay. I understand where you coming from, Omar. I really do. I've seen a lot of pussy in my day. I've seen bush pussy, where you got to go in that bitch with a fucking machete. Okay, I was in that bitch with a machete, and I just happened to see a sign that says "pussy this way." You feel what I'm saying? And when I got to the motherfucker, huh?
Don't fucking judge.
Man, no. There's a difference in nappy, and there's a difference in bush. I'm talking about the pussy was so bushy, you wonder where the pee come from. The bitch looked like buckwheat.
What the heck?
No sign. Listen. No sign of vagina. No sign of a vagina for 50 miles. You feel what I'm saying? That shit was bushy like a motherfucker. Then when I got into the bitch, I got into the pussy. It was 4 or 5 motherfuckers in there.
He's so crazy.
They was wondering how the fuck I got in there. They looking for the back door. I had to cut these motherfuckers out of there. We're going to get free today. You feel what I'm saying? I seen a pussy lip that looked like it was upset.
Looked like it got dunked on by
Shaquille O'Neal. Like,
I done seen some terrible.
come on.
Pussy lips you could tie in a knot.
Come on. Y'all women want us to go down there and eat, but y'all women ain't. Y'all. Come on. No. Y'all won't give us no head. Our dick don't change. Now, if you ain't get circumcised at birth, then you dealing with that extra meat shit. But
let's talk about, because you brought up an interesting point, when the penis gets soft. You know, you get to a certain age. I mean, he brought it up, so I'm just piggybacking on it. I think that there are things that can be done. You know, I hear women say, I don't want no soft ding-a-ling, but hell, I think as women, we gotta know how to excite that man, how to get him to the point where his shit isn't soft.
Talk about it.
I'm just saying, I mean, don't look at him and say that shit's soft and then say I don't want none. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you do?
You gotta put in some work.
I wanna, come on, Queen.
And I ain't
what
got
do you
no
do,
shame.
Queen?
You know, I massage him, but not in that area. You know, I work around in his thigh area to massage so that blood flow will go back up into that penis. You can work around it. I am a professional. I am a certified professional. Let me just say that. And not just that. You know, you can work around in his nipple area to get it stimulated. But don't just say it's soft, I can't do shit with it. You just got to know what you're doing.
You hear that, ladies?
I'm just saying.
Don't give up. What you talking about?
Don't give up.
Stay in the game.
And talk that sex shit to him, you know. Don't just lay there like a damn wetback, you know.
She got that DHD.
I'm just saying.
Dick handling degree. You know what I'm saying?
Women, I mean, if that's your man, I think that you should do whatever it takes to stimulate him, you know. Hell, give him a lap dance if that'll help. A lot of times with those kind of issues, it could be diet. It could actually be...
I know why you laugh too. I was
What?
calling.
What?
Listen. You say lap dance or dance.
Or dance.
You gotta
Dress
know
up in the
how
costume.
to dance.
Dress up in the costume.
You gotta know how to dance. I mean,
think
sexually
that...
too. Sexually, men don't get hard of you doing the Tootsie Roll.
First of all, if the wind blew past your dick, that shit would rise up. True or false?
False.
I'm gonna say false.
Are you serious? I mean, some men are like really sensitive and get hard at the drop of a
woman
hat.
gotta touch me.
Okay.
Role playing
And
is good
EJ,
for
what
me.
about you, huh?
Role playing is good for me.
Well,
like
that's what I said.
nursing
Dress up in a
uniforms,
costume
yeah,
or
all that type of
something.
stuff.
I think that it's no reason
Role
for a
play?
man to have,
Dr. Foxworth.
No, you had to make time for that.
Damn.
I
Like
think
a cop,
that
like the
as
old black
Copper
man.
Robert?
Right, I'm serious.
Yeah, like
As
sticks and all that
women,
shit.
I'm like the old blackbird. The old blackbird, the only way you get it going, you gotta touch that ball.
See, me, I go too far. If we go role play, right, and I'm a cop or something, I might choke the bitch to death. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when to stop. I play too
So
much.
would you allow her to whip you?
I don't know. I don't even want to. Honestly, me sexually, I told you, I'm a basic nigga.
Yeah.
I just want to bust in your mouth. That's it, and I'm good. We can stay together forever.
EJ, role
I don't
play.
need no costume, no Halloween, no none of that.
I think role play can be interesting if it's done right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Especially spontaneous role play. You know what I'm saying?
I think role play.
As long as it ain't corny.
I think role play is good if you dating somebody and you don't know it. That way you can go back to your real life after you do what you do. I don't want to role play to have to live with this bitch. You was a nurse. You was a nurse last night. Now you back there.
You know, I think it's so exciting. It's, you know, you have the opportunity to be anybody you want to be. I've been many.
Like,
you know,
wigs and shit. That shit helps.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I mean. In the
uniforms.
bedroom, women, you gotta be creative. You know, if his soldier not marching, you gotta do some different shit to shake some shit up. I'm just saying.
Sean Tate said, flip it over your head for it to get hard. Dying fucking laughing. Or hit that vein on the back side of the penis, which women, y'all become very unknowledgeable about that vein. That vein, yes.
The R&B vein. Remember the
R&B vein.
You wasn't a singer if you...
Exactly.
That vein ain't pop on your neck. You ain't hit no notes.
And women don't know about that vein. But that vein...
I think that's...
Come on, Queen, you know about the vein.
I think it's so funny because I think when you break down the sexual organs and you look at the nerve endings, like for us as women, we have about 12,000 nerve endings, sensory nerve endings in our vagina. So...
Yeah,
I think as women, we have to... It's more to just licking the clit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can have 2 to 3 orgasms by that. But it's a little bit more to it than that, you know. Even with the men and the penis, you all have about 4,000, you know, nerve endings in that. I think that there are ways to
they got 12,
get that shit. 4, yeah, because y'all got work. I'm just saying.
The
there are ways to get that man excited. You don't always have to use the blue pill to get him up.
Right.
You know, I think that's where people miss the point.
I don't know.
But you know people that take
I ain't
the
even
blue
in
pill.
that age
but you did
range.
say right.
I ain't even in that age range, and I done popped the blue pill before. Not that I got dysfunction, but I want to guarantee. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But a lot of younger people, they'll say that they have taken the blue pill because it just adds something extra. Well, I mean, you can role play and add something extra. You can massage each other. You all miss the point in how powerful touch is.
Right.
Touch is very, I mean, hell, I brought a person to orgasm from touch. So, I'm just saying, don't miss the boat on that.
That is true.
Don't miss the boat on that.
I experienced orgasm, smell of food.
Oh my!
Which is why going back to that
Oh my! OMG!
The smell of food you do.
OMG, dude.
Which goes back to Popeye.
Listen, I walk in the door and it's smelling good. Oh my God. What's wrong with you,
That's
girl? I just had an orgasm. What's that you cooking? Fried chicken? Diet.
I like what some of these people say. I got Justine Fitton. She says, "You are right. I thought it was our job to get it up for the guys." And then another Laura Tika White said a lie. Y'all chime in, y'all. What y'all think about this whole? What should you do if your man is not hard? Are you gonna look at it while it's soft and say I don't want to do this no more? Or are you gonna earn your fucking stripes? What you gonna do?
Y'all crazy.
When you earn stripes, you get rewards, all types.
You can't just say, "Oh, that shit is lip." I'm out the mood now. You gotta put some work into it to help the man out. Otherwise, you're a selfish lover.
Amen.
I like when I'm getting head and she just moaning and just making all the seductive noise like she just loving to suck my dick.
Because it's a turn on.
Making
Yeah,
all
it's a turn
kinds
on.
of just
Noise, oh yeah.
and then she just coming all on herself and giving you head. That is.
I got a lot of women. I got a lot of women saying they want to earn their stripes.
Damn right. Damn right.
Yes.
Damn
yes.
right.
Yeah, so let me ask you a question, Omar. I'm going to put you out there. I don't want to put you out there, but I'm going to have to put you out there.
Go ahead. What's up? What's up, G?
So you said that You just want to busting them out. Bow.
Yep.
Question is, do you eat the kitty cat?
Yeah, I eat the pussy. But it gotta look healthy.
He eat the pussy.
I eat the pussy, but the pussy gotta look healthy enough to eat. I don't want to eat something that's rotten. You know what I'm saying? I want to know that what I'm putting in my body is gonna help me stay alive, not kill me.
That's a question. How do you know if a pussy is healthy? Like, would you pull a panties down? Would you see a treadmill there?
Right, something. Describe your ideal healthy looking.
I'm gonna give you my imagery. A healthy looking.
God.
Yeah, let's.
A healthy looking vagina has a consistency with color.
Amen.
They don't have foreign smell of disdain. Okay.
Preach on.
It smells God-given,
Amen.
not devil destroyed.
All right.
Say it again.
Well,
I don't think they hear me out there.
Okay, you better tell him again.
I said it smells God-given, not devil destroyed.
Well,
Yes.
I need a pussy that look like you ain't fucked the biggest dick in Africa. Smash, bash, and thrash. But instead, I need a pussy that's intact like a wine glass, and I'ma sip it.
Okay. Woo. Woo.
Take your time. Take your time. Take your
Pass the
time.
plate.
The best pussy in
yeah.
You heard it.
Cause if it stink, I'ma think.
The best pussy in town.
All right.
I want to comment when you said disdain.
If it's
Now, don't for you that don't know what disdain
if it
is.
stink, I'ma think.
Disdain means disdain supposed to smell like this.
Well, all right now. So
Damn.
we're gonna wrap it up.
Damn,
Now, hold on,
it's 9 o'clock.
before yeah, it is.
Oh, shit.
Now before we get out of here, is it a make or break if your man don't want to eat the butt? That's what we need to know before.
You
we
about to
get out
have
of
your
here.
timeline going off like crazy.
If a man is not willing to eat
That's
the
next
butt,
week's
is that the make or break? We gotta go.
Next
It's
week's
been such a
topic.
pleasure.
I don't want my salad tossed.
Is the man willing to
I
stick
don't want
his
my
tongue
salad
in your
tossed.
ass? That's the
He
question.
said the butt.
What's wrong with that?
Not the
I
butt,
don't
the
like
whole
that.
ass.
Have you tried? You
Yes,
supposed to
God
be.
damn
No,
it.
you
No,
wasn't
he
trying.
said lick the butt. You talking teabagging.
Yeah. Y'all ever teabag?
Teabagging. What's
It don't mean a lot. Some people
Licking
suck
the
too
ass.
hard on the nut. The nuts too sensitive
mean?
sometimes.
When you
Some
when
people
you
go
standing
too hard-
over
too
a
heavy
woman
on the
while she
nut.
lay
The
back
nuts
on the bed
suck.
and you dip your balls in her mouth.
Dipping
Oh,
your
okay.
balls.
You don't know what
in
teabagging
your
is?
Damn mouth.
I mean,
Don't let me have
she
this
explained
flame.
The nuts are very sensitive.
Don't let me have this flame.
Some people go at the nuts and attack the nuts like they regular parts of the body.
Yeah.
That's that inexperience.
You got to be
Balls.
kind to the nuts. You
Yeah.
can't just go in the nuts any type of way. You want to go to the nuts. You got to attack the nuts with glee.
Right.
Well, listen, winter
So
coming.
you like teabag?
I like hold my dick over top of my mouth and shake my balls in the
Now
mouth.
that's what I'm talking about.
He act like he's stirring. You
Stir.
know, yeah.
Yeah, stirring like motherfucking hall.
I tell you, stick your tongue out so I can stick your tongue out so my balls can do the Macarena in your mouth, motherfucker.
We were live tonight.
That's
folks.
Omar Terrell guy, motherfucker. We all funny today, fucking with this motherfucker.
So I want to thank Instagram, YouTube, Facebook for tuning in. Thank our special guest, comedian Omar Terrell. Find him on Instagram at Hilarious Omar. Eric Jones, rapper extraordinaire, entertainer. What's your Facebook?
You can follow me on Facebook at Eric Jones. Follow me on Instagram at EJ Warwick. Twitter EJ Warwick. Yeah.
Okay, next week the Intimacy Chronicles will be at Corinthians, 7107 Windsor Mill Road, Windsor Mill, Maryland 21244. Next month, folks, if you can see this, put this one. I am the undisputed queen of the battle of the sexes. So in September we're gonna have a battle of the sexes, and we're gonna give the fellas an opportunity to try to take the belt. It's not gonna happen, but
First of
stay
all, you
posted.
can tell automatically that she is not a rightful holder of the belt because the belt
It's
is upside down.
Well, because he got me excited with the goddamn stirring of the balls.
Start like coffee.
Right,
like
so
mother.
again, next week, Corinthians, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. is free admission. Great food and drinks. Please come out, participate in our discussion. And thanks again. Bryant, you've got final thoughts?
Oh, yeah, I'm her business partner, Mr. Foxworth, owner, Entrepreneurs of Baltimore, and executive producer, reality television show coming soon. So look out for us. You know, we're doing our thing. And as far as our fans, followers, we love you. Thank you.
We
for your
love you.
support.
Thanks for tuning in. Y'all were excellent. Thank you so much.
Next Wednesday again, Omar. Where we at?
Next Wednesday, we're at What's So Funny Baltimore. The flyers will be up. Should be up tonight. What's So Funny Baltimore is going to be off the chain, man. Chris Blue Campbell, Be Easy, clothing company. The tickets will be available. Ty Davis is going to be in the building. Ty Davis from Downtown Locker Room. She's going to be hosting that night. And a bunch of talented local and non-local artists are going to be in that show as well. So please come out and show your love, Baltimore. Next Wednesday. It's going down.
It's going down.
It's a wrap.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy, Dr. Love.
You ain't closed out yet,
You know what I'm saying? No, we ain't posted out yet. You know, we ain't never done until
the
the
show